Welcome back, bandec-folks. You're tuned into another reaction here on the YouTube channel. If you aren't already, make sure you're following us on Instagram at Bandecdotes, BANDECDOTES. Make sure you like this video and you're subscribed to the channel. Get all that fun stuff out of the way. We got Ascension Blacklist with their tune Bloody Knuckles. That came out a little while back, but we're always playing catch up. That's just how it is on the channel. I'm excited to get into this. This will be our first time both hearing this song as well. So I don't really have any expectations. I don't know much. I don't know anything about this band. I don't know where
sounds like it's going to be heavy.
All right, cool. Let's get into it. Ascension Blacklist with their song Bloody Knuckles. Haunting.
Nice place to do some fishing.
Or killing.
Very cinematic. Fucking kidding me? This rules. This is so heavy.
Yeah, I had no idea what this was.
Holy fuck.
I'm not even sure how I came across it. This is heavy as fuck though. Bloody Knuckles.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, the vocals are super like growly. I love when you come in because like a band can do the heaviness that we just heard, the chuggingness, and it always has a good effect. I'm not saying that it's not like, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But like I'm always excited to hear where the vocals take us, and when we get like a unique scream over something like as like it's just like taking a cracker, something as old as time, and putting Nutella on it.
It's definitely the icing on top. It's always so interesting to hear. I get guitar and drums and bass, you know, there's so many tones you can get, but there's, you know, every single human has a different sounding vocal, every single one. And the way this song started just made me think we were going to go, there's going to be a blast beat, and we were just going to get to like the and like there's just going to be like all this like crazy like guitar happening, and it just went into a perfect flavor for me.
Yeah, no, I thought we were going to get black metal, to be honest.
No, instead we got Thick as Blood, and I'm totally down. The vocalist, the consistent flow in those vocals, it reminds me of like the way a rapper goes in on it, you know what I mean? Where they just keep that flow going.
Just drilling it, yeah.
His vocals sound catchy as fuck. Very raspy, very like growly, you were right, like growly, hissy scream, but like such a consistent and catchy flow behind it.
Yeah, primal.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's about to get real heavy, I'm assuming.
I really like the vocal patterns he's doing because
it reminds me of In the Act of Violence.
Yeah.
Reminds me of them a lot.
Yeah, totally. And just keeping with that consistent flow. It's honestly, it is the cherry on top of what we're hearing.
Yeah, very catchy vocal delivery. Again, it's for people who don't listen to like super aggressive music, it can be hard to explain how something like this can be catchy.
Right.
But that's catchy as fuck. That's like, again, back in like the new metal days, it felt like there were bands that were like trying to incorporate rap elements,
Yeah.
but they took the wrong elements. They would just take the raw rapping idea and just do it in a rock way or something like this. This is just taking the flow of something that would sound more like a rap flow and giving it that guttural, throaty delivery over a beatdown song, and
Mm-hmm.
it sounds so much better, and it even sounds more hip hop, quote unquote, than a lot of shit new metal you would have heard, because it's incorporating the right elements from it. It's the real recognize real thing. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that's a great way to articulate it.
yeah, this is super sick.
Okay.
That riff sounds so much like the psychosocial riff.
Yeah,
And I am not knocking that, because the psychosocial riff is one of the best two-step riffs of all time. Do you remember the meme where it's like, never let them know your next move? I feel like that's what just happened with that whole transition.
it's true. I thought the song was over, and then yeah, I thought the song was gonna end like 10 seconds after it was, and then I noticed that you waved your mouse, and I was like, there's like a good like 40 seconds left. Like, yeah, never let them know your next move. That's great. You know what I'm really enjoying about this video is like some of the other videos that we've reacted to on this channel. You know, they have storylines, and maybe that's not like what it's about, and sometimes it's just the band. This feels like what you mentioned earlier, the real recognized real. This feels like a rap video, like it's really
Yep.
focused on the vocalist. Like the
Yeah.
musicians are around him, but the focal point is the vocalist delivering something, and then there's the one shot of him with nobody around him.
It feels like a rap video in a way where you can't point to anything specific and be like, well, this would be in a rap video. It just literally feels
Yeah.
like a rap video. It has the vibe of a rap feel. It has like that inclination. It's not, there's not cars and like it's not what Attila would do.
Right.
This feels like a dudes who probably listened to some very thuggin' shit made some heavy music.
For sure.
Okay.
Well, right to the point. No fucks about it. Like, this is a breakdown song with like a vocal driven pattern. I love it. That was great. I loved it. Especially, I feel like you could sell this to somebody who's like really into rap. You could be like, hey man, check this out. Maybe this might not be your shit, but like, tell me if you find a similarity into it.
Mm-hmm. No, I think bounce riffs specifically, and that was like such like a crutch of new metal.
Mm.
Those are so good at that like translation. No matter what genre of music you're into, if something makes you nod your head, you're gonna nod your head. And
Yeah.
if you have an open mind about it, you'll probably start to like at least appreciate what you're hearing.
Kind of like the Amir. Amir is very self-aware. It's like kind of like a white guy rapping with some breakdowns, but like always making it flavorful. And I think that's what we got with Ascension Blacklist there.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, you know what? Like, it's so unfortunate because, like, again, like Frankie does sort of seem like a douchey dude, but
Yeah.
Emir is such like a popular band to hate on, but then like easily one of the most influential bands we grew up on. Period. Like
Yeah.
straight up. Period. Like everyone fucking sounds like Emir. Everyone has an Emir part. Like they were pretty early to like going like all like the way that Emir went from like Goodbye to the Gallows to what was that album called after that?
Respect issue.
Respect Issue, yeah. Reminds me of the way that Bring Me the Horizon went from Count Your Blessings to Suicide Season. Just
Yep.
like this all in switch to hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
And not even like whatever form of hardcore that was. Like I guess like just caveman, like the beginning of like beatdown stuff. But yeah, shout out Emir, shout out these guys as well. And yeah, it would be cool. I mean, the world's their oyster now, right? That's their first track. So I mean, who knows what they have cooking up in the old stewie.
We could do a video at some point in our and see and debate who came up with the one breakdown. You know what I'm talking about? The breakdown on the one fret. Was it Amir or was it Acacia Strain? Tune in to our next video.